Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So we have been reading or, checking, trying to find a, very special nectar verse. Today, I was not sure, should I continue with Nitai's mercy today? But then again, Nitai is very happy when we are glorifying Srimati Radhika. So, right? We have to come to that level to understand that what makes Nitai and Gauranga happy. They will be very happy when we are singing the glories of Radha and Mohan. So like this, choosing one verse from Radha Sudhanidhi about the glories of Radha's name. And then again, when we are hearing and chanting the glories of Radha's name, also Krishna will be very happy. So they all become very happy today. Nitai, Gauranga.
Close my mic.
Wow, super nice voice coming from you, Gurudev. Yeah. Don't close your mic, please. We need to listen your sound vibration. Yeah. What else we have? So, if you all agree, if everything is good, then we will start reading. Verse 96. May the two, supremely astonishing, blissful, rasika, erotic, and enchanting syllables, Radha, that fulfill all desires that are muttered by Sri Hari, who sits in a bower house on the bank of the Yamuna as the king of yogis, meditating on the effulgence of her lotus feet with eyes filled with tears of love. May these two supremely astonishing syllables, Radha, always be manifest in my heart. May the two supremely astonishing, blissful, rasika, erotic, and enchanting syllables, Radha, that fulfill all desires that are muttered by Sri Hari, who sits in a bower house on the bank of the Yamuna as the king of yogis, meditating on the effulgence of her lotus feet with eyes filled with tears of love. May these two supremely astonishing syllables, Radha, always be manifest in my heart. Shri Radha's wish-yielding holy name. Commentary. Because the holy name is non-different from its bearer, from the one who is its owner. The name of Radha also contains all of her personal sweetness. Indeed, even Sri Krishna, who is sweetness personified, mutters this holy name with the greatest love in a secret bower house on the bank of the Yamuna, meditating like the king of yogis on the light shining from her divine lotus feet. So this is the background of this verse. We have here a beautiful picture of that Leela, that is happening. Mohan is sitting in a secret house, maybe under a tree, maybe in a bush at the Yamuna. And he is sitting there and he's meditating on the 2 syllables Radha. This name is his mantra. And he is not only chanting Radha, he is also meditating on Srimati Radhika's footnails, her lotus feet that are shining. And not only he is sitting and meditating and chanting, but his eyes are filled with the sweet tears of love. So this is the situation. And now we will listen how this situation came about and what kind of services a small manjaris can do to bring them together. Timira Bisarika Shri Radha. Timira means darkness. And Abhisarika is that beautiful Shri Radhika. She is running to the forest in the middle of the night, in the darkness, to meet her beloved Mohan. And that is the scene of this beautiful Leela. Tender Radhika rushes out at night to meet Krishna, overcoming all possible obstacles, just to come to see him in a trysting arbor, in a meeting place that is hidden from the public, full of flowers, full of green leaves. They are always meeting in secret places because they cannot allow anyone to see this. Only their servants, their maidservants, they can see that place, and they know always where that place is, and they have some secret power to find places and to also hide places. So Srimati Radhika rushes out at night to meet Krishna, overcoming all possible obstacles, just to come to see him in a trysting arbor. Shripad, in his kinkari form, follows her like a shadow. The forest of Vrindavan is so dark at night, being also covered by overhanging trees and vines, that a person cannot even see their stretched out fingers. But the most tender princess, Srimati Radhika, considers this darkness to be a great advantage for her secret meeting. All obstacles take shelter at Anuragini's passionate Radha's lotus feet. So Gauravani, why do the obstacles take shelter at Radharani's lotus feet? I thought they are avoiding to let them meet. What is this understanding?
Actually, I have no idea. But I'm taking shelter at the lotus feet of Gurudev, and maybe he can give me something through the heart, or maybe from the outside he wants to explain. So actually, in Vrindavan, there's nothing lifeless. There's nothing dead. There's no matter. In Vrindavan, everything, every aspect is serving Radharani, and in this way serving her beloved. So both of them. And everything serves the Rasa. Everything there serves the Rasa Lila. So the obstacles, they have to be there first. They have to be strong obstacles, very, very strong obstacles, to make the Rasa Lila more sweet, more deep. So they need to be in their seva, to be really obstacles. Very dark night, maybe heavy clouds, rain sometimes. So all the circumstances they serve to make it from outside looking impossible that they meet. And the sweetness in this way is increasing thousands of times. But then, when the service is successful, like the Manjaris also, they take shelter at Radharani's lotus feet. Everything and everyone in Vrindavan is taking shelter at Radharani's lotus feet, because without doing this, they cannot be in Vrindavan. They cannot serve the rasa. So in the end, they're very, very satisfied, all of them. Radharani is very satisfied in Krishna, and so they get the mercy by the lotus feet of Radha. So actually, they can take the mercy, they get the shelter of Radharani's lotus feet. So this is my feeling, but I'm sure that other devotees can bring us even more deep. So please share on this. Radhe Radhe.
So again, I will repeat the question if anyone would like to share their feelings. All obstacles take shelter at Anuragini's passionate Radha's lotus feet. How is it that the obstacles take shelter? It was a beautiful answer Gauravani gave. Maybe someone has another idea. Maybe Gurudev, you would like to share on this, or anyone else?
Gurudev, you're muted.
Yes, now he's still opening.
There is no obstacle when we took the shelter of Radhika's lotus feet, because she is a Alladini, love of Radhika, Krishna. This she give the happiness to super soul, creator, savior, and when she give mercy, bhakti come inside us. So there is no obstacle when devotion come in our life. Obstacle go out. When there is no devotion, obstacles are there. Translate in German.
Yes. So Gurudev sagt, Srimati Radhika ist die Freudenkraft von Krishna. Sie gibt so viel Glückseligkeit, dass die ganze Bhakti frei wird von Hindernissen. Deswegen, jemand, der in Bhakti sich bewegt, die Hindernisse werden überwunden. Die Bhakti nimmt alle Hindernisse weg. Srimati Radhika nimmt die Hindernisse weg.
Obstacle is not devotion, it's obstacle. Where there is no feeling is obstacle. And we practice only to live in no feeling. That is big obstacle in our life.
Ja, weil wir praktizieren und gewöhnt daran sind, ohne Gefühle, tiefe Gefühle zu leben, kommen die Hindernisse. Und so werden diese Hindernisse von der Liebe selbst beseitigt und wieder aufgelöst.
Same God, when he is in opulence and when he has a devotion, he got the love of Radhika, he leave opulence and come to Brajabhumi to exchange the love. A small cowboy he becomes. This is the obstacle. He break it and he want to serve to make happy to everyone. It's our blockage who create the obstacle.
Ja, es ist eine Blockade, wenn wir Hindernisse haben. Die werden aber praktisch, wenn wir den Wunsch haben, der Liebe zu dienen, beseitigt. So wie selbst Krishna, er wurde zum kleinen Kurhirtenjungen. Er hatte auch so viele Hindernisse in Vrindavan, aber immer wieder hat die Liebe gewonnen zu Srimati Radhika. Und das war der Grund.
Narayan is Narayan is a opulence. Narayan
Oh,
in the
Narayan.
form of Narayan, in the form of he feel obstacle
Ah,
because he cannot do loving exchange.
wenn Krishna,
And he want
er ist gut.
yeah, so he has to change. By the love he changed and he come as a Krishna.
Oh, super nice, Gurudev. Should I translate again?
100%.
So, wenn Narayan im Krishna-Lila muss er so viele, wenn Vishnu oder Krishna als Vishnu dann die ganzen Hindernisse beseitigt, dann findet er nicht die Liebe von Srimati Radhika genauso, als wenn er eben Krishna ist, der kleine Kuhhirtenjunge. Und deswegen gibt es für ihn als Kuhhirtenjunge keine Hindernisse. Aber als Narayan muss er sehr viel kämpfen.
And this Narayan, he is under control of love, so mother bind him. And he is ready to bind himself as a Krishna.
Oh, und dieser Narayan, wenn er unter der Kontrolle der Liebe gerät, wie bei Mutter Yashoda, dann lässt er sich von dieser Liebe binden. Und was zu sprechen von der Liebe von Srimati Radhika, die bindet ihn noch mehr.
Yes. And friend want to make him horse, and he ready to become a horse also. It's not possible in Aishwarya Bhav, in opulence.
In Vrindavan machen ihn seine Freunde zum Pferdchen und er wird sie tragen und umhertragen. Und er kann in dieser liebevollen Stimmung nicht seine Allmacht und seine ehrfürchtige Form mehr beibehalten. Er wird zum kleinen, süßen Kuhhirtenjungen.
This is the beauty of Allah's inner happiness of the Lord. When he enter to him, he become crazy to give everything for happiness of his devotee.
Oh, das ist die Schönheit von Allah, von Srimati Radhikas Freudenkraft, wenn sie in ihn hinein wächst und wie das so ist in Vrindavan, dann wird er so verrückt voller Liebe und voller Süße, dass er alles tun möchte für seine Devotees.
When devotees blockage, too many blockage, false ego, material identification, all is our blockage. And when enter in bhakti rupa inside us, then we also want to change ourselves.
Und wenn auch wir als Devotees im falschen Ego leben, in der falschen Identität, dann vergessen wir uns selbst und leben oft so stark in diesen Hindernissen. Wenn aber Srimati Radhika ins Herz kommt und sie wird dort in unserem Herzen zu Bhakti-Rupina, der Form von Bhakti, dann werden alle Hindernisse schwinden und wir werden in dieser Süße sein können. Wow, Gurudev. Wow. This is our Gurudev. Bye, Gurudev.
Make madness to the Lord and madness to the who is very covered to them also.
Und diese Bhakti gibt uns diese Verrücktheit, immer näher auf Vrindavan, auf Radha und Krishna zuzugehen. Auch
I'm so happy to see small baby. When I see in the childhood to her, she is chanting and sitting near his father.
ich bin so glücklich, mein Baby Rasa zu sehen. Als sie noch kleiner war, hat sie gechantet und neben ihrem Vater gesessen.
Very proud of you.
Ich bin sehr stolz auf dich. She's crying, Gurudev. We're all crying. You never forget your babies, Gurudev.
Keshav is also very good. Keshav Das. I'm
Kishore.
very proud of him. Kishore, I always say Keshav.
Yeah, that's
Kishore
right.
Das.
Leela, very nice Leela.
Jai Gurudev, Jai Shri Radha.
He's coming soon, Gurudev. He has booked another flight, I hear.
Yeah.
He became very good Kirtaniya, Gurudev.
Keshav also appeared. You see my Keshav.
Where is it?
Keshav.
There's another
You see?
Keshav. Yes, from Croatia.
Yeah. Croatia. He also come one time to me. So happy.
Yeah, one time
Very
is
good
enough.
fun. Yeah. So happy. And Jananda Maharaj is going to Croatia.
Wow.
You have to meet with him. In 1 week he is in Croatia.
Wow. Super.
And he is coming to Zagreb also. 2-3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Zagreb.
Okay.
Andaka is making program.
Jai Ho Andakaji. Beautiful. Beautiful service for all the devotees.
And then he is going to, from there to Sicily. There is a Mela. Very beautiful Mela in Sicily. Jananda Maharaj going. Yeah, Srila.
Should I continue, Gurudev?
Yes, yes.
So all obstacles take shelter at Anuragini's passionate Radha's lotus feet. Beautiful, beautiful nectar is flowing to us. How to get rid of obstacles, how to transform obstacles into loving endeavors, to go into Bhakti Rupini, Srimati Radhika's shelters. When Srimati arrives at the meeting place, she sees that Shyamasundara still has not arrived, and she becomes very upset. The maidservant understands this and goes out to search for Shyam. It is so dark in the forest that Krishna could not find the meeting place, and he sits down in another kunj nearby. The maidservant finds Nagara in that arbor on the bank of the Yamuna, meditating on the aura of Radha's toenails. By Radharani's grace, the maidservant knows what's going on in Krishna's mind. Nagara first thinks, how can my tender Radhika come over this dark forest place all alone? But then he remembers the bright light that shines from her toenails. And he thinks, surely she can proceed when the moon rays shining from her toenails are lightening up the way for her. And as soon as... Yes, Gurudev?
German also say, because many will understand their feelings, then they will understand
Yes.
how is the connection, why Krishna is meditating in the toenail of Radhika,
Yes.
because thinking for Radhika. But Manjari knows what Krishna mind is going on.
Yeah.
Manjari only knows what is in the mind of Radhika going on and what is the mind, Krishna's mind going on. Manjari knows. The value of Manjari to explain is German is important. In your language, you have to explain it. Please.
Yes, Gurudev, I will do. So, Gurudev sagte, es ist sehr wichtig für uns zu verstehen, wie die Manjari zuerst einmal Srimati Radhikas Gefühle erkennt, weil Krishna nicht da ist, und dann rausgeht und ihn zu suchen. Und als sie dann Krishna findet, ist sie auch sehr, sehr, sehr berührt, weil Krishna so über Srimati Radhika meditiert und er macht sich auch zuerst Sorgen, weil er hat erstmal nicht in der dunklen Nacht selber den Treffpunkt gefunden und zweitens mal denkt er, oh Srimati Radhika, sie findet bestimmt nicht in der Dunkelheit unseren Treffpunkt. Und dann denkt er aber ihre wunderbaren Lotusfüße sind doch erleuchtet von ihren mondgleichen Zehennägeln. Die werden ihr den Weg weisen. Und die Manjari, die das sozusagen fühlt, ist so berührt von der Liebe von Mohan. Und Gurudev sagt, es ist sehr wichtig für uns, diese Gefühle von der Manjari zu spüren, zu fühlen und nachzufühlen, weil sie fühlt so gleichzeitig Srimati Radhikas Gefühle und auch Krishnas Gefühle. So, Nagara, first of all thinks, and the Manjari can feel it. How can my tender Radhika come over this dark forest path all alone? But then he remembers the bright light that shines from her toenails. And he thinks, surely she can proceed because her toenails are shining like the moon rays and showing her the way. So like this, Krishna is thinking and the Manjari is also feeling this. No words are spoken here. It all happens inside. Even when Srimati Radhika comes to the Kunj, she is very upset, but she does not say anything, but Manjari feels it. So she goes out to search for Shyam. And then when she comes to that Kunj, he is sitting like a yogi, meditating and speaking, Radha, Radha. He is worried, will my Radhika find in the very pitch dark night our meeting place? But then he is meditating on her toenails. Of course, her toenails are shining like the moon. Surely she will find our place.
So, es wurden keine Worte gesprochen. Alles findet mental im geistigen Wege statt. Es wurde nichts ausgesprochen, sondern das sind die Gefühle, die übertragen werden von Radharani, wenn sie sich Gedanken macht, wo ist mein Mohan? Er ist noch nicht hier. Was ist mit ihm? Wo ist er denn? Es wurde nichts ausgesprochen, aber die Manjari spürt, was Radharani fühlt. Alles das, dieser ganze Austausch, findet ohne Worte statt. Und Krishna macht sich jetzt auch Sorgen. So wie Radharani sich um ihn, denkt er, wie soll meine Radharani in dieser dunklen Nacht den Pfad finden? Es ist wirklich sehr, sehr dunkel. Und er meditiert, während er Radharanis Namen chantet, Radha, über ihre Lotusfüße und sieht, wie wundervoll sie scheinen. Und dann versteht er in diesem Moment, klar, sie wird natürlich den Weg finden, weil ihre Lotusfüße, die Ausstrahlung ihrer Lotusfüße, werden ihr den Weg zeigen. Und auch die Manjari spürt, was in Mohans Herz vorgeht, durch die Barmherzigkeit von Radharani. Nee, das hast du jetzt gerade auf Englisch gesagt. Ich hab nur übersetzt. I only translated what she said. I just thought it's like Radharani's toenails are actually also giving us the light for the way home.
Yeah, super nice. Yes. That is the truth.
So, wenn wir in der dunklen Nacht des materiellen Daseins uns auch Sorgen machen, niedergeschlagen sind manchmal, keine Hoffnung haben, dann zeigen uns die Lotusfüße von Radharani, das Scheinen, das von den Zehennägeln ausgeht von Radharani, zeigen uns den Weg. Jetzt können wir uns die Frage stellen, wie können wir diese Ausstrahlung wahrnehmen? So wie die Kinkari durch die Barmherzigkeit von Radharani Krishnas und Radharanis Gefühle wahrnehmen kann, so können wir durch die Barmherzigkeit von Guru Manjari, weil sie es wahrnimmt und dann in ihrer Barmherzigkeit auch an ihre Babys denkt, so wie vorhin haben wir es live erlebt, wie Gurudev sich an seine Babys erinnert. Und in dieser Form können wir dann auch durch die Barmherzigkeit von Gurudev das Licht, das er empfängt in seiner Meditation, in unserem Herzen spüren. Und dann können wir den Weg finden. Das Einzigste, was dazu notwendig ist, ist, dass wir an die Barmherzigkeit von Gurudev denken, uns daran erinnern. Nicht glauben, wir müssten selbst mit dieser Nacht fertig werden. Denn Radharani und Krishna geben uns hier ein wunderschönes Beispiel. Sie denken aneinander und meditieren darüber, dass der jeweils andere den Weg auch finden wird. Und sie geben sich so durch ihre Liebe, durch die Kraft ihrer Liebe, auch die Kraft, den Weg zu finden. English is your part.
So, Gauravani was beautifully explaining and sharing with us that in the same way that Radha and Mohan are thinking of each other with love in the dark night, and they want to meet and they try to overcome all the obstacles. So in the same way also we, as babies on the path of bhakti, we also are always eager to overcome obstacles and need the light of Srimati Radhika's lotus feet, the light of love to show us the way. And Gauravani also mentioned that, like we have heard in the beginning of the Zoom, Gurudev was also remembering his baby devotee and always praying that the light of love will guide the way. In this way also Srimati Radhika is not forgetting her manjaris, and Guru Manjari is not forgetting her babies, and always praying and hoping that we all find the way to the love of the shining footnails of our Srimati Radhika. And of course to the lotus feet of our Guru Manjari also, who is shining and showing us the light to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. So like this, we are meditating in this Leela, how the love of Radha Mohan is so sweet and so caring and so innocent. So in the same way, when our obstacles coming in the dark night of our lives, we are praying that the love and the light of our Gurudev and all the Vaishnavas may show us the way again and again. If we are also opening our eyes. Was this good, Gauravani? I forgot.
Radha,
Yes, Gurudev.
Very good realization come to me.
Wow.
Even the Krishna is showing his darkness. When he is in darkness, what is helping to him? Radhika's meditation of lotus feet.
Yes. Yes.
And it's good luck, Gurudev, that he's always dark, because he is actually black-bluish, right?
and he is dark, and now this time in darkness there is no hope for him to find the Radhika. He is dark and the circumstances is dark. With his intelligence, he cannot find it.
No.
But the meditation of the Radhika's lotus feet, light come to him.
That is the point. Jai Gurudev.
So even with godly consciousness, he cannot find.
No.
Oh, without love, lotus feet meditation, we cannot find the way to come out from our darkness.
Wow.
So this, if we are good luck, come in life, our darkness will go when we will meditate and only think for Radhika's lotus feet. There is no way out. Beautiful.
So we only have to look for the light of love, Gurudev. Then orientation is there.
One pointed, like a Manjari is watching Krishna find in this darkness, only he is meditating in Radhika's lotus feet. So he got the help through the Manjari. Then Manjari's desire come to show the way. So our life, if the darkness is there, this is my creation, and we want to come out from that. Only Radhika's lotus feet meditation is the only way. Wow, very good.
Wow.
So I said to say in German that they can relate by words and words with the feeling.
Yes, Gurudev.
Wow. And go in these lines also sharing. Wow.
Beautiful. By your mercy, Gurudev. So I was inspired also that Radha is alone and she misses Mohan. Krishna is alone. He misses Swamini. So maidservant is coming to give some guidance. She is connecting them.
They cannot find themselves.
No.
But the meditation for Krishna in the lotus feet of Radhika helps him. How? Manjari realized it. He needs the help. Radhika said, go and bring him.
Oh.
So we need also one point meditation, not deviation from this meditation. Many things up and down happen in life, but we don't need to lose this meditation.
Child.
Yes.
By your mercy, Gurudev, you're taking care of the babies, always shining, because you're shining with the love of Srimati Radhika.
Yeah.
Beautiful meditation.
So Gurudev sagt, selbst bei den größten Auf und Abs in unserem Leben. Ich wiederhole es nochmal in Deutsch.
He will repeat in German, Gurudev.
So Gurudev sagt, dass selbst bei den ganzen Auf und Abs in unserer materiellen Situation ist deshalb der wichtigste Punkt, der eine Punkt, auf den wir uns konzentrieren sollen, das Licht, das von Radharanis Lotusfüßen ausgeht und durch Gurudev zu uns kommt. Dass dieses Licht uns immer den Weg, auch den Ausweg aus der Situation zeigen wird. 100%ig. Unsere einzige Aufgabe ist es, uns daran zu erinnern und dieses Licht als unseren Fixpunkt der Meditation zu betrachten, unseren Fixstern, so wie wir in einer dunklen Nacht den Mond suchen, der uns den Weg erleuchtet in der Nacht. Wir schauen nach dem Licht in der Nacht. So genau so sollen wir fixiert bleiben auf diesen einen Punkt.
So Krishna is thinking, surely Srimati Radhika can proceed when the moon rays shining from her toenails are lightening up the way for her. And as soon as Rasa Krishna, the king of relishes, remembers the effulgence of Prema Mayi's toenails, he becomes absorbed in the sweetness, like a great yogi absorbed in samadhi. Just as the great yogis sit in a solitary mountain cave to meditate on the supreme Brahman light, so also Sri Krishna, who is the supreme Brahman himself, meditates on the effulgent toenails of Sri Radha. Even the worshipable truth of the greatest yogis, Sri Krishna, is absorbed in worshipping Prema, personified by Sri Radha. Although the greatest mystics want to attain liberation by meditating on Sri Krishna's bodily luster, he himself meditates on the effulgence of Radhika's lotus feet to become liberated from his lusty feelings. So, naja, ich denke, die deutschen Devotees haben ihre Bücher vor der Nase vom Radha Sudhanidhi. Just as the cave-like hearts of the greatest yogis are illuminated by the Brahma Jyoti, the cave-like heart of Sri Krishna, who is Brahman personified, is illuminated by the light emanating from Sri Radhika's lotus feet. And as Gurudev and Gauravani and our dear Anantadas Babaji explained, the light that emanates from the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika is the reason to even give liberation to Mohan from his separation feelings. He's so much in separation. And who can feel his separation? It's the Manjari.
Only when we have no divine love in our heart. This is the blockage of us. No love, divinity, no soul realization, no God realization, no love realization. First we realize the soul, then we realize the God with that, and then God show the way, divine way for divine love. That stays, we are dark from that. So this is our darkness, that we no reach to that divinity. We are living in material exchange of material circumstances. This is our darkness. Again and again, we repeat the same mistake to suffer, create more karma.
But Mama will laugh about it, Gurudev. She's collecting the babies. That's what you are laughing.
But darkness is never go without the meditation of Radhika's lotus. Means meditation of the reaching for this goal of love, divine love. We will not light it. We will not see the divine things. We will see only conditions things, material circumstances.
Yes.
Then darkness is there, light is not there. I see, but limitations are there. Conditional see. Nothing.
Yes, you are right, Gurudev. The obstacles keep us in the darkness. But then again, I feel every day we can choose the light again of Srimati Radhika's lotus feet, of Guru Manjari's lotus feet, of the lotus feet of the devotees who are reflecting this love. We have daily our chance to connect with love again and again. That is the mercy of Nitai also.
Japanese.
While he meditates on the light shining from Srimati Radhika's lotus feet, Krishna repeatedly mutters. Mutters means like softly speaking, no? Like a mantra and feelingly. He repeatedly mutters her sweet holy name, Radha, while the hairs on his body stand on end of ecstasy, and a stream of loving tears flow from his eyes.
This is the way of progress.
So,
This is the real picture of the way of progress, actually. Gurudev told us that Krishna is the way of progress. So now here we can see how he is teaching us.
yes.
So, wir haben alle gehört, dass Gurudev oft gesagt hat, dass Krishna der Weg des spirituellen Fortschritts ist, dass er also uns den Fortschritt geben kann auf dem spirituellen Pfad. Und hier haben wir jetzt das genaue Bild davon, also ein Bild davon, ein transzendentales Bild von dem, was Gurudev gesagt hat. Selbst Krishna setzt sich hin, wenn er in der Nacht in seinem Gottesbewusstsein oder in seiner Lust verloren ist, dann setzt er sich hin, um bei Radharanis Prema Zuflucht zu suchen. Denn nur diese Prema ist sein Ziel, dass er im Austausch mit Radharani selbst diese Liebe erfährt, diese höchste transzendentale Liebe. Und das ist sein Ziel. Und ein weiteres Ziel von ihm wissen wir, weil er als Lord Chaitanya kommt, dass er die noch höhere Bhav haben möchte, nämlich die Bhav von Radharani selbst, ihm gegenüber, Sevaras, und dass er deshalb bereit ist, diesen Weg zu gehen und gleichzeitig uns den Weg zeigt. Also das, was er selbst genießt, teilt er mit uns als Lord Chaitanya. Und hier sehen wir, wie er da sitzt und wie er selbst in dieser Meditation versinkt, ganz abgelegen, am Ufer der Yamuna. Nicht die große Bühne, nein, ganz still, zurückgezogen, alleine. Und wir bekommen diese unglaubliche Aufgabe, dann, wenn wir unsere Sitateya verwirklicht haben, dieser Liebe zu dienen und die zwei verwirrten, in der Nacht verlorenen Seelen zusammenzubringen. Das ist die höchste Barmherzigkeit von Radharani und Krishna uns gegenüber. Das ist das Geschenk, was Lord Chaitanya gebracht hat. Hier haben wir ein klares Bild.
Way of progress. Way of progress. Beautiful word, way of progress. The super soul is showing to the soul way of progress.
Yes, so
Die
beautiful.
Überseele selbst zeigt der Seele.
By doing himself. That is the way of progress. I do and teach by my example. That is the way of progress.
Ich gebe selbst das Beispiel.
Das ist der Weg, Fortschritt zu machen. Beautiful Gurudev. It's all by your mercy we can remember that. Because you always say
Right.
Krishna is the way of progress.
Because if he will not do, soul will never understand.
Wenn er das nicht macht, dann kann die Seele
We
das
are
auch.
part and partial of him.
Wir sind ja kleine Teilchen.
And this is Vilapasamanjali. So I say, It should be translated in German because all can understand in their language.
Yes, thank you.
2 line, 4 line, but share in Germany also.
Yes.
And more condensed make.
Yes, Gurudev. I don't know if you have heard, but we are by your mercy also having a Wednesday evening German Zoom now.
And sharing, it should be sharing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Also wir haben auch eine Mittwochs-Sharing-Gelegenheit eingerichtet, und zwar immer um 18 Uhr. Falls jemand Interesse hat, wie gesagt, in deutscher Sprache, wir lesen jetzt im Moment gerade das Chaitanya Charitamrita, werden aber natürlich auch das Vilap Kusumanjali, Radha, Sudhanidhi lesen. Mit der Zeit, jeden Mittwoch 18 Uhr findet es statt, falls jemand Interesse hat.
Wir können den Link auf Radha Dasyam schicken.
Genau. Im Radha Dasyam wird es den Link geben für alle, die interessiert sind. Das ist deutschsprachig, also nicht böse sein, das ist dann eben für die Deutschsprachigen. Falls jemand übersetzen möchte und dann in Englisch übersetzt, ist das auch möglich. Dann melde er sich bitte oder sie. Radhe, Radhe.
So while Krishna meditates on the light shining from Srimati Radhika's lotus feet, he repeatedly mutters her sweet holy name, Radha, while the hairs on his body stand on ecstasy, and a stream of loving tears flows from his eyes. Premamoy Krishna is gladdened by Rati Rasananda, the delicious ecstasy of love, when he meditates on the light shining from Sri Radha's feet, and when he chants her sweet name, and he himself becomes totally enchanted. The maidservant is so happy to see Madhava thus meditating on her Swamini's lotus feet and chanting her holy name, that she loses herself in total ecstasy seeing this. And she thinks, I should show this once to my Swamini. If Swamini only knew where her Mohan is. Quickly, she runs back to Swamini and says, Oh, go, that crown jewel of heroes, for whom you are so eagerly waiting, is sitting in the nearby Kunja, meditating on the light emanating from your toenails, and repeatedly chanting your holy name. So we see that maidservant is so eager to be this messenger of love. She is now filled with Krishna's feelings. She has felt him in his meditation. She is vibrating. Why she is vibrating? Not because of Krishna, but because he is chanting holy name of Radha. Wow, finally, he got it also. Krishna also has to chant the holy name. He also is worshipping our Swamini. And Swamini, there's no other better worshipper than you, than your Mohan who worships you. And that Gauravani also was explaining so nicely. That's why Mahaprabhu came. He wants to worship Srimati Radhika's love. He wants to show to the world, just worship love. Just worship my love. Mam ekam sharanam bracha. Just do that what I also try to do. Worship Radha, serve Radha, and feel how much love and shining is coming into your heart. So of course Krishna, he wants to worship Radha and love Radha because he cannot understand the depth of her feelings. And also he wants to relish that because he is Rasika Shekara. He wants to relish another and another relish. But at the same time, because Radha Mohan are endlessly merciful, they are also inviting all the souls to take part in the service of Srimati Radhika and her beloved.
And what a festival. What a big festival the Manjari feels. A festival of feelings now.
Yes.
It's like on New Year, you have all these fireworks going in the sky, you know. A festival of feelings and very, very nice feelings the Manjari has now in her heart, because the festival of the feelings of Mohan towards Radha. And of course it makes her very, very proud. How this Mohan, supposed the biggest, highest person in existence, glorified by all Vedas, how this person is sitting there, meditating on the light of my Swamini.
Of the toenails.
The two nails and the light emanating from them. How proud. What a festival of feelings in the heart of the Manjari is there. It's very, very clear. My Swamini, she is the goddess of love. She is the highest. There's nothing higher than her. And I am her servant. And by her mercy, I feel what she feels. And I feel what Mohan feels. And what Radharani feels about this. That's why it's a festival. So ein großes Fest von Gefühlen im Herzen der Manjari. Wie ein großes Feuerwerk an Silvester. Viele bunte Farben, weil so viele verschiedene Emotionen jetzt in ihrem Herzen sind. Der Stolz, dass ihre Swamini sich jetzt als die höchste Persönlichkeit offenbart. Der selbst derjenige dient, der eigentlich doch der Höchste ist. Die Veden beschreiben das. Aber er setzt sich nieder, um über die Ausstrahlung der Fußzehen von Radharani zu meditieren. So was für ein wunderschönes Festival von Gefühlen jetzt in dem Herzen der Manjari vor sich geht, wenn sie das wahrnimmt. Jai Shri Radhe.
When Swamini hears the words of her maidservant, she also becomes enchanted by the delicious ecstasy of love. She had already given up hope for meeting Krishna that night, and her heart had become dark, like the new moon, like the night of despair. Now she suddenly hears from her maidservant that Mohan is sitting in a nearby kunj, meditating on her in a favorable mood. So she also becomes enchanted by Rati, Ras, Ananda. After all, her Madana Mahabhav causes her to become happy, even if heavy obstacles are standing in her way to meeting Krishna. That reminds me, Gurudev, you were speaking so sweetly that when we remember and connect to the love of Srimati Radhika, all obstacles will disappear. And so also Srimati Radhika, sometimes she is sad, but she has such a high love. And it says here that Madana Mahabhav causes her to become happy, even if heavy obstacles are standing in her way to meeting Krishna. And I think this is a wonderful glorification of our Swamini. How strong is our Swamini? Even if there are heavy obstacles, she is happy because in the end, she knows what we heard in the beginning. All obstacles are taking shelter in her love. They are serving her and Mohan to make the love increase that he can have in his heart. What a beautiful glorification of our Swamini. The maidservant speaks sweet words about Krishna to revive her Swamini and brings her to the Kunj, where Nagara is staying. There, Srimati sees Mohan immersed in meditation. A stream of sweet Radha Nam flowing from his lotus-like mouth. Radha, Radha, oh Radha. Seeing this sweet situation, Swamini becomes immersed in the ecstasy of Rati Ras Ananda, and her hairs are standing on end. So this Gurudev Rati Ras Ananda, is this especially high mood between Radha and Mohan? Muted. Can someone unmute Gurudev? Okay, go on. Rati Ras Ananda, it will come one day or another.
So actually Rati is we know actually it's the feeling that I want something, I really have to have it. It's like very, very strong feeling in the heart. And we can also say it's the transcendental love, Rati, transcendental love. So actually this feeling, which is coming from Mohan towards Radharani, is Rati also. We heard many times that Rati is going from Radharani to Mohan. But actually now we see that this Rati is also in Mohan's heart, to meet Radha. So it's both sides now, Rati. So this Rati is, of course, in this moment, it's a Rasa here. We hear about this Rasa. It's a Rasa Lila. So the Ananda which comes from this, because when Radharani is missing Mohan, Mohan is missing Radharani, that's not a meeting, so it's a special kind of, they are missing each other. Very shortly to meet, but now the feeling of missing each other is the most highest feeling.
Increasing.
It's increasing, and Manjari is helping. And of course, when Manjari is serving that Rati, this Ananda of that feeling is coming also to her. So that's just a little understanding by the mercy of Gurudev. But of course, maybe Gurudev is merciful and giving us more.
I think the nature of Rati Rasananda is that it's always increasing. Always. The feelings are getting higher and higher. Srimati Radhika's feelings are higher when she hears from the maidservant. And Mohan, he didn't even notice the maidservant yet. He was just observed by her. So very, very amazing Leela. The maidservant is then relishing the sweetness of the divine couple. Oh, I forgot one sentence, sorry. Yeah. Seeing the sweet sentient situation, Swamini becomes immersed in the ecstasy of Rati Ras Ananda, and her hairs are standing on end. With a sweet voice, the maidservant says, "O Yogi Raj, O Yogi Raj, open your eyes and see. The treasure of your sadhana has come before you. Be blessed by enjoying the fruits of your sadhana. The powerful name of Radha has attracted the deity Radha to come here personally. And the lotus feet you meditated on have come before you. Bless your eyes by beholding their sweetness directly." So we see here also, maidservant is introducing her Swamini to Mohan. She says, "Oh Yogi Raj, you are the king of all yogis. Won't you open your eyes? By your chanting and meditation, you have become Siddha. The deity of your worship is just now in front of your eyes." Hearing the words of the maidservant, the king of yogis slowly opens his eyes and becomes filled with Rati Ras Ananda by seeing the deity of his meditation before his very eyes. Ah! Jai Shri Radhe. Now they both have become in the same mood of eagerness and ras, relishing the feelings of each other, and Ananda meeting. The maidservant relishes the sweetness of the divine couple. And when the vision disappears, Shripad humbly prays, "May these two Para Vidya syllables, Radha, be manifest in my heart." Para is the highest, no? Paramananda. Para more, the highest love. And Para Vidya means the highest knowledge of all knowledges is love, is Srimati Radhika's name, Radha. May these two Para Vidya syllables, Radha, be manifest in my heart.
And now it's proved, right? Now it is proved that they are the highest syllables. Why? Because even Mohan is chanting them. And if you chant something, that means you want to be elevated, right? Otherwise you will not chant something which is bring you down. You want to be elevated, you want to get higher. Yes. So you chant something means you want to be higher, lifted up.
Be high forever.
Yes, stay high forever. So Mohan also wants to get lifted up. So when he is chanting these two names, they have to be the highest. So it's proved.
Jai. Jai Shri.
Jai Shri. This is actually also one thing. Why the moon has a white light, actually? We just heard.
Because of the tunnels.
Yes. This is coming from Radharani. And the two nails of Radharani, that light, is actually giving us light and hope and mercy, even in the most dark night.
Wow.
So the moon actually is representing Radharani's light of her two nails. So now we know why this Jai Shri, this color is also white.
Wow. Gauravani.
Ananta Koti Vishnu Lok. Ananta Koti Vishnu Lok.
Namrata.
Ananta Koti Vishnu is not one Vishnu. Sad Padanguli Nakhe. One nail of Radhika is lighting to all Ananta Koti Vishnu. And light of this light is the light of divine love. Whole universe is controlled by this magnet. Ananta Koti Vishnu Lok. It is the magnetic power of the moving of the earth and every creation. Sad Padanguli Nakhe. Radhika's nail, everything is movement happening because of this love. Divine love is moving whole universe. If we want to know Krishna, we have need association of Vaishnava. And when we want to know Guru, we need association of Vaishnava. They, in meeting, we find Gurudev. Why we meet Gurudev? To find Krishna. When we reach to Krishna, then the goal comes, how to be loving to Krishna. When I come in my spiritual practice, not in bodily consciousness, then nothing change happen. If I am living in a bodily consciousness, no much change coming in life. Always I am in condition. We never want to come out condition. If we want to be out of the condition, then we realize super soul. When we realize super soul, then we understand the beauty of Krishna and his mercy. How he is taking care of me, and how he is with me, and where he is living inside me, outside me, every place. Then we want to make relation with him. We want to close with him. Then it's not possible to you. You have to take shelter of my heart. And without this consciousness, we go by some knowledge of take, but it's not conditional knowledge. When we go in this way, in a spiritual way, we fixed that relation with Krishna. And when we fix the Krishna relation, then he is sent to his heart. That is Radhika. Super soul heart is Radhika. Without knowing and desire for that, it's not possible. Other desire has to be secondary. And when this desire happens and we reach to mercy of Radhika, then we understand all creation and how it moves and how mercy comes in our life. And this is Kripa of association of Vaishnavas, sadhus. And this is the slow but step we progress ourselves. Radha.
Jai Gurudev, so mercifully I observed in every class you are giving us the steps from bodily consciousness to soul consciousness to Siddha consciousness. And that is your mercy, so we can always and forever remember, who am I, where am I living, observing my feelings, observing my thoughts and my desires.
Yeah.
And I remember, Gurudev, I wanted to share with you, when Srila Narayan Maharaj was on this planet and there were so many devotees listening also this katha, then sometimes he would say, now we will speak something that not all of you can understand. Because maybe you have not listened before or you don't have background like this, but anyway, you will benefit from this. in the future. As I was meditating on this and then listening the classes, I feel how generous you are in every class. We are speaking here about Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, Vilap Kushmanjali, Radha's and Krishna's most secret pastimes. But still in any class you are guiding us from the lowest to the highest. That is Guru Kripa Gurudev. That is Nitai's mercy. Really it is.
I'm an instrument. What my Gurudev guided me, I share with. I also learning. I also do mistakes. And I experience. And I try to change myself. In conditional body, we are all learning and improving ourselves. We are in the same path, slow and little advanced, but we are moving. And beauty is to move.
May these two Paravidya syllables, Radha, always be manifest.
This is Paravidya. Mahamantra is Paravidya. I realize Mantra is Radha Mantra. Mahamantra is a pastime of Radha Mohan. His pastime is happening. Is a Mahamantra. Is nothing out of Paravidya.
In this transcendental vision, the maidservant has personally experienced how the chanting of Sri Radhika's holy names fulfills all desires.
There will be no desire. So he is fulfilled. His chanting name will be no desire. So all desire is already. Only desiring to chant the name of Radhika, all desire is fulfilled. After that, no desire.
Gurudev, I just got some feelings by your mercy that actually the Mahamantra also includes that Radharani is chanting Krishna's name and Krishna is chanting Radha's name because it's the highest mantra, so it has to be included also, right?
What realization comes? That to meditate. Every individual has different realization. And all we have to respect that realization. But realization should come. We have to bring to the same point that automatic is realization come inside. And fix in that. And go on that. Like this realization, relation realization, living that, to maintain that thing, that is very beautiful. Fix the goal for that.
I think this is the definition of life, when always some exchange is happening, always new feelings are happening. That's actually the definition of life.
Realization is the final feeling of the life, is inner realization.
Yes, because... Yes, Gurudev.
Suddha Chitta, Sarvanadi Karay Uday. Suddha Chitta, Sarvanadi Karay Uday. This realization is Uday, means rising sunrise.
Or maybe the moonlights rising in our hearts of Srimati Radhika's toenails, Gurudev.
Yes.
And I understand today, Gurudev, that actually the toenails of Srimati Radhika are illuminating the moon.
Yeah, right.
Not only they are illuminating Krishna Chandra, but they are also illuminating the whole moon planet. And that's why everyone likes the full moon.
Yeah, beautiful.
because Srimati Radhika's toenails are so beautiful and so attractive, and they are cooling. In the same way, when we are singing Nitai Padakamala, Koti Chandra Sushitala, also Nitai's beautiful, beautiful shining is cooling like millions of moon, and it all comes from the toenails of Srimati Radhika.
Yeah.
Because Ananga Manjari is the first expansion of Srimati Radhika. And Nitai is also Ananga Manjari.
Yeah.
And we know also Balaram is shining so beautifully in the same color, Gurudev, of the white moon.
One time, Gurudev said to me, Antaranga Sakti and Bahiranga Sakti. First, what is happening? Antaranga, Bahiranga.
Antaranga.
So it means Antaranga Sakti become Bahiranga Sakti, because Krishna nature not to stay one place. We see only Bahiranga Sakti. Antaranga Sakti expand in Bahiranga Sakti, that is Ananga. Radhika cannot leave her kunja. So this Antaranga Sakti is Nitai, follows Nitai. So his stage was Antaranga Sakti, always like Antaranga Sakti is always in Raman. He behaved like a Abdhut, means he mad, like a mad crazy person. He don't know what is good and bad. He is out of control because he is unbalanced. One person, three energy is moving. Radhika's energy, Antaranga energy, brother energy, and Abdhut energy. This is the Nitai. So Nitai has a full energy of Antaranga.
So in Radha's footnails, in Radha's name, when we relish this, when we get the mercy, then all desires disappears. There
Automatic.
is automatic, no other desires. So we see in Raghunath Das, even he is no more hungry. He has to press himself to eat, because otherwise he will leave the body. But there is no desire for eating even. All senses are fully satisfied because he got the mercy.
That's the bit.
We are trying to get this somewhere in this matter to fulfill our desires. We are running behind things, right? Many, many things. If we are fulfill one desire, 10 new desires coming, appearing. Oh, now I have a car. Now I like another car. Like this, no? You know, everybody knows this. Even small things. If you give a child a tool, then okay, for one day it's nice. Tomorrow, child will come, I need someone else, something else. And so is our condition. We are running behind something, right? Always, whole life. And we are never, maybe 5 minutes is okay, but after 5 minutes, again and again, we try to get something. But we never get Radhika's footnails and realize Radhika's name. This is the final goal. Then all desires finish. All done, how you say, Gurudev. All done. Nothing else to search. Nothing to looking for. It's the final goal. So Radhika's footnails and Radhika's name is the beauty.
And Nitai is in full Antaranga energy. In this transcendental vision, the maidservant has personally experienced how the chanting of Sri Radhika's holy names fulfills all desires. by the power of the japa of Radhika's holy names and meditation on her lotus feet, Shyama Sundara has attained his long-desired goddess. Sri Radha's service is the most cherished treasure of her maidservants. Therefore Sripad says, may these two Paravidya syllables, Radha, always be manifest in my heart. In a blissful play bower on the bank of the Yamuna, in a jeweled temple, Hari meditates in solitude on the nectarian light that emanates from Radha's feet, day and night, just like the king of yogis. Shyam's hairs stand on end out of ecstasy, and tears of love flow from his eyes when he repeats the two wonderful syllables that form the name of Goddess Radhika, who is enchanted by a very wonderful Rasika bliss of Rati. The name of Radha that is ever practiced by Sri Hari is the wish-yielding abode of Rasa and an ever so sweet moon. Again the moon came. The name. Yes?
Can you read this again?
Yes.
This last sentence.
I will repeat. The name of Radha that is ever practiced by Hari is the wish-yielding abode of Rasa and an ever so sweet moon.
The wish-yielding abode of Rasa. So the syllable Ra, when Mohan starts to chant the name Ra, he remembers all the Rasa which comes from Radharani. The wish-yielding abode. All his desires can be fulfilled only by Ra. And the syllable Da actually also has to do with her Audarya. Da, Audarya, the generosity of her love. And he will fall unconscious if he meditates on Da. That's why usually he cannot even express the syllable Da. Because by Ra he is already finished. So wonderful impressions here for meditation.
This holy name is full of ecstasy. Let it always be manifest in my heart. This was the beautiful verse 96 of Radhara's Sudhanidhi about the glories of Radha's wish-yielding holy name.
And this is also a prayer for us, the last sentence. Let it be installed in my heart. Please install that name, Radha. Let me meditate on this rasa and on the aspect of Radharani's Audarya, her mercy which is coming through our Sri Gauranga and our Sri Nitai and our Sri Guru towards us. So let it be installed, this meditation. This we can beg for.
Jai. And because we are just like in Nitai's mercy shower, I was feeling, because Nitai, he is an Angamantri, and she is loving Srimati Radhika also as a Mantri and serving her bringing other manjaris to her lotus feet. Today is also a beautiful day to beg for this mercy of Nitai to appear in our hearts as a Nanga Manjari and guiding us to the full feeling for our Swarup that has been given to us by our Sri Gurudev, and go deeper and deeper with the holy name of our Swamini into that feeling of who I am, what is my dress, what is my service, and to feel this more and more and more.
And Suniti, today is also full moon.
Yes!
Because you fix yourself in the moon. Now today is 100% full moon. Good. Maybe we can see today.
Shashimukhi, someone says here. The mercy of Shashimukhi and of Nitai. And thank you, Gurudev, you were really enlightening our hearts so beautifully with your katha today. Amazing grace has happened. And Gaurasunda is getting ready, Gurudev. The suitcase are packed and his heart is eager.
Where do you want to go? Oh, he's coming.
Huh?
Where do you want to go?
He is always Vrindavan.
Yes, yes.
No escape, Gurudev.
But you will reach on 5, no? 5th is the flight.
Thursday,
Reaching,
yes.
right?
4th is his flight, and 5th he will come at noon, Gurudev. Noon time he will be.
Very good.
About 2 o'clock.
Wonderful.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Willst du singen? Willst du singen?
Nice to see all of you, so many devotees today.
Over, no, it's over.
It's over. My God, it's over. Don't say it's over, Gurudev. It's never ending. It's never ending, Gurudev.
Kirtan, Gaurvani will do.
Ja. Yes, come, du musst ins Bild kommen.
Full moon is also in Japan, right? It's everywhere. Japan and in Hong Kong. It's everywhere is full moon today, right?
Yes,
Not only in
full moon
the
is
moon.
on the whole planet.
Thank you for this beautiful class. It was so sweet, full of loving feelings. So wonderful. Thank you. Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Priya, we'll meet in Vrindavan.
Yes.
Radhe. May I share a little story from yesterday, please, Gurudev? Jai Shri Radhe. Hello. Yesterday, we we got a new name for my little daughter, Manjari Dasi. She got initiation by your mercy, Gurudev. Thank you so much. And we are very grateful. And yesterday she was really tired after our long sharing and kirtan session here. And we came home, she's 4 years old. And she was so tired, and she also received, ja, du kannst gehen, you can go. She has received as a gift a little or a blanket from Kishore Das from Vrindavan, and she said to me, "Please, Mama, can you cover me in this blanket?" And she wanted to sit in front of our altar and wanted to chant the holy name, the Maha Mantra. And yeah, though she was so tired, she was so eager. And it was very, very nice, and I'm really, grateful and touched by this, and also to see how important it was for her to have this feeling of togetherness also, with all of us, with all the devotees, and very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Wow. Blessing. Thank you very much.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Very happy. Jai Shri Radhe. Very happy.
Jai.